your performance and the numbers you put up?
Happy with them. Went out there, did my absolute best. Had some good times, good shuttle times. Went out there, prepared for it. Like I said, went out there and did what I thought I could do. Yeah. It's good.
Any particular area that you focused on coming into today?
Yeah, I mean, I ran my 40 and jumps at Indy, so I came in knowing I wanted to focus on the shuttles and just tighten up my skill work.
Do you feel a sense of relief? I mean, this, in a way, this isn't really football that you love so much. Are you glad that this part's now over? You focus on football now?
I'm glad I can start focusing on football for sure. I mean, it's a process. You train for 2.5 months, and you do everything you can because it means so much to your performance and your platform that you have to put the best out there for yourself. So yeah, I'm excited to get back into good football shape and start doing football stuff again.
Is it stressful? Is it pressure? I mean, it's kind of like a job interview.
I enjoyed the training, the process, focusing on your body, getting healthy, stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. I mean, once you get to the Indy and the stage and stuff, your typical nerves. It's like game days. It's like the best way that I can explain it.
I think you were down in Florida training with Nolan, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What did you think of his performance? Did he surprise you?
No, not at all. We knew that. I knew that coming in. A lot of people were asking me, what do you think Nolan's going to run? I was like, he's going to blaze, and he did. So it wasn't surprising. I was super happy for him because he hit his times. And like we said, I knew that going in Florida, so did the trainers down there, and he came up here and performed well.
I guess were you surprised that both Nolan and Skowski didn't get invites to the combine? Did you have words with them after that?
Yeah, I mean, they were all obviously disappointed. I mean, it's a dream that you want to accomplish. You always dream about getting there and having that opportunity. They weren't down or devastated. I mean, but yeah, I feel like they could go there and compete well after seeing Nolan's performance today, and Skowski came out here and helped themselves. So.
How much fun did you have going through the whole thing with Nolan and James, just two of your good friends?
It was fun. I mean, I really enjoyed it. We had a great group of guys in Florida from all different schools. It was good to hear how they did things and just meet new guys from different places. And then Nolan was like a brother. We got even closer. Just he was there, working out every single day with each other. It was good.
How many teams you talked to at the combine?
Over half, 17, 20 teams probably. It was good. Had some really good interviews.
Is there any team you'd say you've talked to more than others at the point?
They all about the same. They all come out, and I've had multiple interviews with a couple of teams. I mean, there's probably a good handful of teams on two hands that come back and you negotiate or talk to again.
You pay any attention to the mocks and this expert
No.
says this about you? Now, do you ever just scroll down and read it to your friends? Or
you see it, but you don't pay much attention to it. I did the absolute best I can, solidified what I could do today, came out here and had a great performance, and 75% of your stuff's your tape, so they know you can play ball, and you just come out here and do the best you can.
Mario said it was like speed dating, I guess, at the combine.
Yeah.
Teams. What did it feel like to you?
Same thing. I mean, literally, you sit down, and then by the time you get up, there's another person sitting there waiting to take you another table. So it's like boom, 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 boom for 4 hours, and you just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's speed dating is the best way to put it. You meet so many people in a short amount of time. So, yeah.
What do you think? What's your relationship with Coach Goodwin? And is it hard to imagine having him on the field at practice as opposed to Coach V? Their styles are so different.
No, I love Wes. Wes is great. I love having him in the role that he was in when I was here. I got one game with him, and I loved it too. I didn't play, but I still loved it. He's great. He's going to do great with the guys here. I'm super excited for him. Super happy for him, and I'm excited to see what he does.
Is there any one or two things in particular that teams say they want to see from you specifically? Just if they're going to think about drafting you?
Yeah, I would say, stuff that I need to work on is just they want to see if I can use my hands, play in the box, and get off blocks, and not kind of just get washed up in some trash. That's things I've been trying to work on and continue to improve on.
What do they say about your coverage ability?
Good. I'm really good in space. We never played a ton of man-to-man here. We played a bunch of zone coverage, so. Just putting more man-to-man coverage on tape, and I went to the East-West and had a really good week of man-to-man. So proved I could do that, and like I said, that's some of the things that they think.
What do you expect come draft time as far as where you might be taken?
I just want to hear my name called.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, whoever takes me, I'll be super happy and put my best foot forward and start preparing.
What was that whole experience like at the East West, just competing with the best? Did you build any relationships out there?
Oh yeah, there was just linebackers. It's really, like I said, really fun to meet new guys, hear new terminology, different coaches from different places. I really enjoyed it. It's different from what I've done here when it comes to football and schemes and stuff. So it was really simple. So it was good to just learn some new terminology, how they do things, how they call fronts, and then some old like Chance Campbell from Ole Miss, Nephi Sewell from Utah, Jack Saxeball from Wisconsin, Darian Butler from Arizona State. I mean, those guys, and Zacoby McClain from Auburn. I mean, they were all there. It was just good to meet those guys.
Obviously, he's dealing with the sweat week. How great is it to see Brandon back and healthy? And it seems
Oh,
like,
man.
just from what the coaches have said, that he's having a really good spring.
He's killing it. I'm super happy that he's just out here. Like we were just talking. I mean, he's just grateful to be able to run a route again and do it at another one. I came out here and watched him a couple times. Just super happy to see him. Stay off the skateboard. That's probably coming next. So yeah, but he'll live with it, own it, and he'll move on. Thankfully, nothing's wrong with him. So he'll just.
How hard was that for you last year, though, that your brother was?
It was
get out
tough.
there?
That's some of the things that, like, people ask, like, what's the hardest stuff you've kind of been through? But thankfully, I've never had too much. Been blessed with a really good life and health, and just watching him go through that was really tough. Just seeing him, how athletic and high-spirited he is. But he's coming back.
How much do you think playing in a system as intricate as Brent Venables was could help you, transition to the next level and what you're going to be asked to do?
I think it's good. I mean, you learn and you take so much in, and not a lot of teams do that I know of. I'm not there yet. Do as much, obviously. So it's really good once you hear. Just like it's easier to pick up things because you're used to doing so much, and then you get a couple things now. It's a lot easier, so you can focus on it.
He was here visiting the past couple of days. Did you get to talk to Coach V?
Oh yeah, yes sir. I saw him yesterday. He was at the scrimmage, so I got to say hey, and he texted me this morning, good luck. So yeah, I've seen him a little bit.
James was saying that you guys kind of laughed and are glad that you're out of here because there's so much talent coming up in the linebackers. I guess what are your thoughts on Trenton, Vontae, Keith, all those guys coming into this next season?
I'm with Jamie. They're going to kill it, especially because Wes and Coach V are going to do some different things and kind of simplify it down, and they'll be able to play ball and show their athleticism. And I'm happy for them. They're going to kill it. So Trenton, Trotter, Barrett Carter, Keith, Vontae, all those guys, they'll have a big role, and it's going to be good because they're still young. So
Thomas Austin said y'all had 47 blitzes as a defense. Is that true?
last year,
Yeah.
it feels like more. I mean, I bet that's true, but it feels like we have more. Depending on, if you put them all on the board, it could cover a good sized wall.
Anything else?
Thanks, Baylon. Good luck.